Welcome back to Biz Asia America. A multi-party group of Japanese lawmakers is trying to persuade Parliament to legalize casinos. Gambling is limited in Japan, and politicians argue that large casino resorts like those in Vegas and Singapore and Macau would attract tourists and boost tax revenue. Mike Firn reports from Tokyo.
It's one of the biggest untapped gambling destinations in the world. Japan has a wealthy population, a high proportion of retirees with time and money on their hands, and very few opportunities to have a flutter. The government only allows betting on horse, boat and cycle racing. The rules are greyer when it comes to pachinko, the Japanese version of the slot machine. Winners exchange silver balls for prizes like stuffed toys, then go to a booth around the corner from the pachinko parlor and exchange the prizes for cash. But there are no casinos, which industry experts say could generate $15 billion in revenue every year.
If casinos get legalized, we probably see the biggest market in Asia for many years to come. The main reason is the big domestic economy that already has a lot of gambling, but quite spread out through very different options, all of this very small size usually. Integrated entertainment, integrated casinos would be a big step. Plus, Tokyo is trying to, well, build up its game as an international location.
Over 100 lawmakers, many from the ruling Liberal Democratic Party, have worked on a casinos bill which will be debated when Parliament reopens next year. While previous attempts to change the law have failed, analysts say the timing may be right now that Tokyo has won the right to stage the 2020 Olympics, and the government is developing infrastructure and looking for ways to attract more tourists. Property developers Mori Building and Mitsui Fudosan have already set aside land for potential casinos in Odaiba, near the site of the Olympic Village. But while Tokyo and Osaka are the most likely sites if casinos are legalized, tourism chiefs on the northern island of Hokkaido and the seaside town of Atami near Tokyo say a gambling resort there would bring much-needed tourist revenue.
Japan's population is going to keep on decreasing. That is a fact. So those of us in the tourism industry have to invite more and more tourists from overseas. I think that casinos will be a very important tool in accomplishing that.
The bill may still fail, with critics arguing that Japan has enough problems with a dwindling workforce and a shrinking pension pot, and the country doesn't need to come up with new ways for its citizens to lose their money. Mike Firn, CCTV, Tokyo.